It's another Friday. I'm headed to West Side Future Fund meeting. The meeting is taking place at the Gathering Spot here in Atlanta. We're going to talk about what's going on the west side of Atlanta, which is the side of the city where the majority of my personal investments are.
It's never lost on me, and I saw this when we drove, I think it was a few months yesterday, underneath Renovations.
So the meeting was good. I ran into some investors that I've known for a while, and obviously there were some new people in the room, which is always great for networking purposes. And now I'm headed to check on one of my brothers that I sold a 6-unit to a couple months ago, I guess, to see how his renovation process is going, and we'll hang out after that. So I'm pulling up on Trent over here at his renovation, and I want to show you something I think is cool. Can I turn this around? So this used to be my van. I can't tell you how many houses I renovated with this. I can't tell you how many trips I made to Home Depot and pulled up and it looked just like this. Man, Trent keeping the legacy. Trent, man, you keeping the legacy, man. I love this. I love this.
I got to. I had to learn from the best.
It's your birthday.
It's my birthday.
Happy birthday, Trent.
God is good. God is good. Thank you.
This is one of the 6 units. It's looking great. I think we got power yet. It's gonna be the kitchen, living room. This bathroom looks good. Looks great, Trent. Okay, this unit is an example of a unit that's in progress.
Demo, cleaning out, plumbing, and Frank.
Frank always pops up somewhere. What's up, Mr. Mayor? So when I have a driver, I get so much more accomplished while I'm on the road. So Trent doesn't know it yet. But Trent, you gotta drive. It's his birthday and he's driving me. Thanks, Trent. We didn't look at this house, did we?
No.
So they picked the house up and building under it and adding under it and sitting it back down. Wow. So the wholesaler sent me this house last night really. And, it's over here in the west side. We love the west side. And most of my investor clients that I work with down here in the area, we all invest in the same area. So wanted to check it out. Right here on the main road. We parked at the gas station. An alley to this house, but we got to figure out where it is. So pink. These things are always so confusing. It worked. Got in the first time. Water coming in right there right now. Watch this hole. There's one. Fireplace out in the hallway. This house is like right on the corner. Gas station is there. Commercial across the street. I own some houses down here, down this street. My partner owns a house over there. It's ideal.
Always a little, but yeah, okay. But yeah, so you say you got to go to food bank.
We decided to go to breakfast for Trent's birthday. I think we came here last year. It's the same place, the Breakfast Boys.
I have on Friday. I got it on Friday. Hey, these guys are.
I'm recording the day in the life.
But we could just knock on the lady next door.
I just left a breakfast.
I'm gonna tell her right now. Open the door.
It's
We can run
Trent's
the extension
birthday.
cord.
One of my buddies and my clients. And so
from
we
one of
just
the
left
other
breakfast. And now we're headed back to his project.
Okay.
And then I got to go to
I'm
Airbnb
about to
in
go right
Roswell.
now.
We stopped to look at this quad that I sold a couple of years ago. The process of turning the unit. So I'm back in the driver's seat. I have I got to go out and check on the Airbnb in Roswell. I have a check-in today at 4 o'clock. I also had the basement finished. So I got to check on that. And yeah, just a couple things to do out in Roswell. So that's where I'm headed now. Looking at, I can't exactly place where it is. I didn't look at a map yet, but on that, I think on that side of the city, like down MLK, it's the rents are lower over there. So I say that to say I don't know that we would want to be all in more than 120 a door, right? So if we, and that's just me, Magic can chime in, but if we work backwards from the numbers, where does that put us with what we can offer her? So I stopped by Home Depot real quick because I realized I needed to pick up something to take to the Airbnb. So I'm gonna pick up some trim when I get there at the Airbnb. I'll show you what I gotta do real quick. So I'm at my Airbnb, or one of my Airbnbs, and I'm here for two reasons. One, anytime I have a checkout and there are a couple of days, several days before the next check-in, which thankfully for this unit is rare. But anytime that does happen, I like to stop in and just check to make sure that everything is cool before the guest comes. The other reason I'm here is because I had some window damage that I need to take care of real quick before the guest checks in. So I got about 3 hours before they get here. Hopefully what I need to do for this window, I can get knocked out in about 45 minutes. So these are double pane glasses or double pane windows, and the pane inside got cracked and shattered, and so I need to have this window replaced. So what I did was chip out the cracked side, right? And so now I got these rough edges. This is temporary until the new window comes. So I got these rough edges here, right? I don't want anybody to hurt themselves. So I'm gonna put a piece of trim just around the window so that nobody can hurt themselves on the glass as a temporary fix until the new window comes. So I pre-cut the wood, it's vinyl actually, to put around the trim so it'll move faster. And while I'm doing this, I'm gonna have a Zoom meeting with my assistant to get some other stuff done at the same time. So this is the finished product. Got trim around it until the new window comes. So now that that's taken care of, I also want to check on the pool here at this house. This house has a pool and want to make sure that the leaves are good, that it's clean, and that it's ready for the guest. And I'm also going to check on the basement real quick. So there are no leaves in the pool. Everything looks good back here. It's ready for the guest. I'm gonna check on the basement because I took the key out already. I'm having it finished. It's not available to guests right now. But But I have a whole nother video coming with just the basement renovation, so I'm not gonna let you see it yet. So you gotta love it when things work out smoothly. I wish I could say it happened all the time. It did this time. So the house is ready. It was less than 45 minutes. Got the window taken care of. The guest had messaged me earlier to find out if they could check in early. Check-in is normally at 4 o'clock. It's 2 o'clock now. So I'm gonna message them and let them know that they are free to check into the home whenever they're ready. I'm headed now to the bank. So I'm here at the bank. I gotta send a wire for a loan. And pros and cons to small banks. This is a small bank, and kind of wild. Anyway, this is a small bank, so I have to come in to actually do the wire in person. So I'm sitting here at the bank. They have 2 personal bankers, and both are busy. So much more convenient if I could just go online and schedule this wire transfer. I got the wire sent, so now I'm gonna stop by my office and pick up my mail while I'm on this side of town. Normally they forward it to me because very rarely, like, I'm never in the office. So they forward it to me, but because I'm nearby, I'm gonna drop by and pick it up. Hey, hey. I appreciate you sending it to me.
Of course I do.
It was great to speak to Wendy while I was there. She's a phenomenal receptionist, and she certainly takes care of us in the office and those who are mostly virtual. So it was great talking to her. I'm actually headed to one more office to pick up some more mail. The other office is place where I receive mail for a couple of different companies that's not associated with my main company. So that's where I'm headed now, pick up some more mail. It's just en route on the way back to home. That's where we are. Pick up this mail real quick. At this point, it is what, 3:19, and 1 or 2 more stops, and then I'll be headed home. This is nice. So I have a monthly car wash membership, so whenever I'm in the area or pass by the car wash, I like to stop and take advantage of the membership. So that's what I'm doing, running through the car wash real quick. It is 3:35 p.m. I decided to stop in Home Goods because we got to get that basement finished, or the basement is finished now. We got to get it cleaned up and furnished out so that we can rent that space on Airbnb. So I'm stopping in here to check and see if there's something that might work. So I see this sideboard that I actually do like, modern contemporary. I think it might be a winner. There's sideboard on here.
Yeah, but we.
Okay, console. We'll go with this.
Okay. I learned side. Now, if anybody say sideboard, I know.
So that was a good stop. I'm walking across the way to the beauty supply store because I have a podcast interview in a couple days. So I have to get my hair rebraided, haircut. I'm looking a little scrubby today. Get ready for the interview. It's 4:38 p.m. I got what I needed from the hair beauty supply store. I'm running to Home Depot real quick to return some extra items that I did not need for the window repair so I can get it out of my vehicle. That was pretty quick at Home Depot. It's 4:46 p.m. I'm headed to Whole Foods for the Amazon Return Center. I got some packages I need to send back. And hopefully that'll be the last stop before going home. But I did just take a great phone call. One of my clients is purchasing a new construction home. The lender called and said we got the clear to close, so we will close on Wednesday of next week. So that's exciting. Great news for a Friday afternoon. Whole Foods up next. So I got the returns done. I'm in Whole Foods. It's 5:05 p.m. I'm gonna get my stamp so I can leave the parking lot free. But while I'm here, I want to get the juice and some herbal tea. I drink tea typically every morning. So I'm back home. It's 5:27 p.m. I thought I'd be home around 1. Didn't work out like that. I wish I could say I was finished, but when I'm out all day like this, especially if I'm out by myself, then I don't get to emails and text. And so when I get home, I got to take some time and catch up on those things. So probably a couple more hours, day in the life.